What's up, what's up? Kiara Franchka here, and congratulations in joining Bitclub Network. You are literally a member of one of the top Bitcoin mining companies in the world. And what I'm about to show you in this video is I'm literally going to go through the Bitclub Network dashboard, and I'm going to go through the features that are most important to you to get started with. And I won't cover everything, but I am going to cover the most important things you need to go through as as a member of Bitclub Network, and the things you may need to either touch up or what you may need to complete to become a fully active member. And yeah, with all being said, let me switch this over, show you the dashboard, and let's get started. Right, so welcome to the Bitclub Network login page. So all you need to do after you enroll is go to bitclubnetwork.com. So if you just go to bitclubnetwork.com, you literally just hit member login and you put in the username and password you enrolled with. Hit login. Now I enabled Google Authenticator, so I need to add a 6-digit code. And this is something you guys can easily do. And I highly recommend that you do, and I'll show you from where to do this. Okay, so welcome to the dashboard. What I'm going to do is, in this video, I only plan on giving you going through the features that are most important to you as a new Bitclub Network member. So things that you may need to update, or I'll show you where you can purchase pools and certain tabs that are going to be relevant to you. So let me start with my account. All right, so if you hit my profile, this is where you can update your info. So you can add your phone number, change your password here, add social websites. All right, because basically these will be shown on your landing pages. So let's say you want to use the resources Bitclub Network gives you. These will be displayed on their pages. All right. Also, this is where you enable Google Authenticator. This is what I use to log in. Basically, in order to enable this, you simply need to download an app called Google Authenticator. And what you do is you enable it from here, and you will have a QR code that shows up here, and you simply scan it with the app. All right. So after you download the app, you'll be able to scan it, and all you do then is email a new PIN code to yourself. You'll get the PIN code on your email, enter it here, submit. Now, basically what it does is the app gives you a new password every 20 seconds. So the password that you enter each time you log in is a password is generated every 20 seconds. And basically this really keeps hackers away from being able to hack into your account. So I do highly recommend it. If you need extra help with this, there are a ton of videos on YouTube on how to enable this. It literally takes you less than 5 minutes to enable. So, it's worth your time just in order to add some extra security to your account. My rank, this is where you can keep track of progress, so you can see the rank you're hitting, and how much you have in total sales volume. So right now, for example, I can see that I generated over $616,000. All right, and my next target is to hit master, right? So I just need to hit, literally check one more of the boxes in order to become a master builder. So you do that all through here. This is where you keep track of it. Let's see. Next is my orders. So this is where you keep track of all your orders. So this is where you'll see all the repurchases that are happening. So everybody inside Bitclub has a 30% forced repurchase. So this allows you to have an endless supply of Bitcoin. And I say this because once you buy a miner, because they have that repurchasing on your account, all right, every time there's a repurchase, they're buying new hardware with 30% of the ROI you're generating. All right, so you're always going to have miners running in your name at Bitclub Network's facilities, and you can see all of this over here. All right, so you can see, you can track all the repurchases that are happening right over here. All right. Then the other important feature in the My Account section is support tickets. So if you ever need Bitclub Network to sort out any issues for you, you just open a new ticket, and they literally, you literally any question you have, you go to support, and they'll help you with Bitcoin transactions, invoices, general support, like anything. You just pick a category and you give them the issue you have, and then you can track the conversation that you're having back and forth with supports to this section over here. All right, so the next is I'm going to cover the wallet section. So there are different wallets because we mine all these different coins. The main one is going to be your Bitcoin wallets. So once you start mining Bitcoin, everything is going to be in this section over here. So you're going to be able to see also the value of Bitcoin over here. It's already at $7,301.32. You can see how much Bitcoin you have balanced. Now this is these are the commissions that you're making, okay? And this is a summary of the mining that I've generated. Like, this is the ROI I've made so far with Bitclub since I started, but I'll cover more about this in a different section. Okay, so this is your Bitcoin payout address. So you take this from your wallet. So that's your Bitcoin wallet address. You need to place it here and save it. Bitclub does not pay you through the Bitclub dashboard. It pays you to your wallet. So all your earnings have to go to your wallet. So this is where it happens. So you need to add your address over here. All right. Now, wallet transactions. So these are all the transactions taking place through Bitclub that are related to Bitcoin. So basically, commissions that you're making from people you're referring are going to show up here. They're, the commissions you're making off their purchases are going to show up here. If you've paid for invoices with Bitcoin, they're going to show up here. So everything shows up here. All right, and you can also filter. So let's say I just want to see the binary commissions I've been making. I just literally hit binary commission, submit, and it shows me all the binary commissions that I've been making. So next is the deposit tab. So basically what this does is it allows you to deposit Bitcoin, all right, into your wallet. All right, so it will come up here. All right, and the way to do this is you literally need to enter the amount of Bitcoin you want to enter in USD value. All right, and all you do is, let's say I want to enter $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I generate the invoice, and you have 10 minutes to pay this. So basically, this is locked in for 10 minutes at the value that Bitcoin is at the moment. All right, because of how because the value of Bitcoin is consistently changing. So it needs to be logged in for 10 minutes at the value it is at the moment. You have 10 minutes to pay it. You literally scroll down. You have the address where you can send the Bitcoin, or you can use the QR code. So let's say you have a Coinbase app. You can use that, the scanner, which comes with the app. You can scan it. Let's say your money is in Coinbase. Let's say your Bitcoin is in Coinbase, that is. All right, so you scan it, all right, and then you just wait until the transaction is secured, and later you will see it up here. All right, it will be credited to this wallet here. All right, so back to my wallet, back to Bitcoin wallet. All right, the withdrawal. So this is, let's say I want to put money into my Bitcoin wallet. Let's say I need, so for example, I personally use the money I make with Bitclub to pay my bills. So every few weeks I would take some Bitcoin out, put it into my wallet, to my Bitcoin wallet, which is Coinbase, because I use Coinbase. And from there I exchange it into fiat currency, in my case euros. So I would put the amount I want in BTC value. So let's say I want to put 2 Bitcoin. All right, I'm gonna take that off because I don't want to transfer any money, to be honest. Sorry, any Bitcoin. So my Bitcoin address is automatically populated there. I showed you how to do this before. All right, so it's automatically populated. So that is your Bitcoin wallet address. That's where the money is going to be transferred. And then a PIN code will be sent to your email. All right, you enter the security code here and you request the Bitcoin. It does say please allow up to 48 hours to receive your Bitcoin, and it does take about 48 hours because I've done this before and it does take 48 hours, okay? Bitcoin has to go through at least 6 levels of security, sometimes more for certain transactions, so be patient and bear in mind that if you want to transfer Bitcoin in the future that you're making, it will need 48 hours. So next is the transfer tab. Now with the transfer tab, you could transfer Bitcoin to another username. So let's say you have a friend or you have members that you want to send Bitcoin to. You can do it through this tab. So sometimes I actually pay, let's say I owe money to someone who is part of the Bitclub team. I would enter the amount in Bitcoin. I would send it to them. I would send them Bitcoin. So I would put the amount here. All right. You put the username of the person. Again, you need to use the security pin and you transfer the Bitcoin. Okay, super simple. Next is pay it forward. The pay it forward tab. This is awesome if, let's say, you want to get an account for someone. So let's say I enrolled my mom. My mom doesn't really know how to navigate with this, so I took care of her account for her. So I created her account, and by the way, you could do this for people simply by using this enroll member. All right, you put literally just their name, surname, email, username, create the password, create account. So I actually did this for my mom. I enrolled her. I had her username, so I just went to pay it forward, put her username in there, and I select first off the membership, because that's the first step to becoming an active member with Bitclub. So I upgraded her membership. That is a one-off $99 fee, and then I got her pool. All right, and I'll talk more about the pools later. All right, submit, and it will activate that person's membership. Or if you choose the pool, of course, they will get that pool, and that's basically it. So next is the order history. Again, we saw this before through the My Account section. There was a section here in the My Account section. All right, My Orders, this is the same thing. Basically, you see a list of all the orders you've made with repurchases. I recently bought a GPU, basically to mine different coins. It comes up here as well, okay? And if it's still pending, all right, it will be in orange. Basically, like I said, Bitcoin has 6 levels of security. So when you buy a pool for someone or for yourself, it's not going to be confirmed right away. It's going to be, it will be pending for a while, sometimes about 2 hours, normally not more. And then once it's confirmed, it will be in green. All right. I'll now show you another way to see how pools are confirmed for people if you want to check on behalf of members that enroll with you. I'll show you how to see this. All right. Commissions. All right. This is a commissions overview. So if you want to see how much you've made in 30 days and all time, you just go here. So that's basically it, and that was the main section. This was the main section I had to go through for you to be able to kind of navigate properly through back office. And this is the most used section that you'll be utilizing. All right, so next I want to show you the My Team section. This is also important if you decide to, you know, be an active affiliate and recruit. All right, we have an amazing you know, incentive here. We have the binary tree as a setup for affiliates, and you can literally learn all about how that works in the resources under the compensation plan. So I won't go through this because it's all here, but you can see how the cycles work so that like say for example, if you get 15 credits on each side, that's when you cycle $200. How the different ranks allow you to cycle. So you can cycle 4 times at $200 a day if you're a miner. If you rank up to builder, it's 5 times a day. So this is the amount you can make daily, the maximum amount. All right, and yeah, all this is here, and you'll see also the level up bonuses and how all this works. So if you go through this here, you'll understand it more. Also, if you go to YouTube and look up Bitclub Network Compensation Plan, there are tons of videos that go into all of this in so much detail. So if you still don't understand it here, please just use YouTube because there's so much information out there, and they just break it down into so many steps and explain it one step at a time. So that would be the compensation plan. But I want to show you a couple of things here that are important for you to know as an affiliate. So if you go to enrollment tree, right, here you're going to see the people that are enrolling with you, and you can see which level they're at. So these are basically all direct. All right, these are level 1. These are people who have enrolled directly through me. Now, when they get the $99 fee, sorry, when they pay the $99 membership fee, this is gonna go green, and you're gonna see that they're active. If they haven't paid it yet, it shows as inactive, as you can see right here. Another thing is you have pool here. All right, so this is gonna show you which pools they got. So this person got pool 1, so I know he got the $500 pool. If they get 2 pools of the same pool, it's gonna show up here as 2. Okay, so you know that they got 2 $500 pools. All right, and if they get, let me see, I'm gonna see if I find a founder. All right, this person's a founder. So she got all 3 pools, so it just puts the number 1 on each pool. All right, now the way to buy pools, all right, is by going to shop and buy mining shares. And I'll go back to the My Team section later because I'd much rather explain this section before I go to the binary tree. All right, so here is where you can buy your mining pools. So if you haven't bought them yet, you know, you can get them here. And obviously the best mining pool to get is the founders pool, because you know, every founder gets club coin for free. So it's another cryptocurrency. All right, it's another coin, and you know, we just give some club coin for free to people who get the founder pool. Founder pool basically is having dibs in all 3 pools. All right, and it gives you 7 miners, because pool 1, that's worth $500, that's 1 miner. Pool 2 means you get 2 miners. Pool 3 means you get 4. So if you get all 3 pools and become a founder, that means you have 7. Now, common question I get: if I buy pool 2 today, can I buy pool 1 another day, pool 3 another day, and still be a founder? Yes. Okay. The beautiful thing about Bitclub Network is if you decide to become affiliated, we don't have a qualification system, which means if you get just pool 2 and you start referring, right, you don't lose any commissions or points to your sponsor. right? Instead, they set some of those points or commissions aside, and then later on, when you buy the other pools and you become a founder, then they're released to you, all right? So, you know, I'm gonna push for you to get the founders pool. Obviously, the founders pool, the beautiful thing about it as well is you get on average 13.8% of a Bitcoin every month with this pool, right? And on average with the other pools, you get 3 to 5% ROI per annum, all right? The more you invest, obviously, the more money you're gonna make faster. So try and push to get the founders pack and then get your free club coin as well. And you can see the club coin over here, all right? So one more other feature I want to show you from over here from this section is the binary tree. So over here you're gonna see first off literally members within your team, and you can position them here, all right? So you can place them to the left or to the right. Now, I do recommend you speak to your sponsor about this because, for example, with my team, for example, my sponsor builds me one leg and I build the other. Then I build one leg for my people and they build the opposing leg. So you need to see with your sponsor if there is this sort of agreement where you build one leg, they build the other. He or she builds the other, that is. All right, but you can see all of this here, and you can see from here as well the points that you have on your right. And for example, this is the leg I've been building. The left is my pay leg. So today, I already have 93 points, which means I'm gonna cycle 6 times. Right, 6 times 200, so I'm gonna get $1,200 as soon as this timer goes off at 0. So we get payouts every day, and you can see the timer up here. So once that hits 0.00000, I get paid for my cycles. All right. So here you can also see the pools. So let's say you enroll someone with pool 1, you get 2 credits. If you enroll someone with pool 2, you get 6. If you enroll someone with pool 3, you get 12 credits, okay? And if you get people with the GPU pools, so these are like the GPUs, basically, they mine different coins. So you can pay for it in Bitcoin, and you get 6 credits for that, all right? And the GPU is over here. So if you go to buy mining shares, you can buy the GPUs from here. This is, let's say, if you want to mine Ethereum, ETC, or any of the other coins, you can buy that from here, and you can buy a 1,001 or a 5,001. The difference between this and the Bitcoin miners is we don't have the forced repurchases here. So after 2,000 days, when your hardware expires, you have to purchase new hardware and start from scratch. We don't have this with the Bitcoin miners, and I'll show you in a minute in more detail how that works. All right. So the other beautiful thing though with the GPUs is once you buy the hardware for this, they literally mine the most. So they will literally pick the coins for you that are that will give you more value when you mine them. All right, so it is automatically done for you, so you wouldn't have to worry about picking which coins to mine. Bitclub takes care of that for you automatically. So you just buy the miner and you let Bitclub do the work for you. All right. So one last thing, and I promise you it will be the end of this video, but one more thing you need to know is over here. These are mining earnings that you see in green. Okay, if you click on that, you're gonna see the ROI you're making so far. So let's say you're not recruiting and you're just a passive investor, so to speak. You just invested and you just want to track the ROI you're making with the Bitcoin you put to work, so to speak. All right, you can track it from back here, and basically you can see first off, so Date paid. So this is when I bought my first miner. All right. Actually, this is, yeah. So this is when I bought the miner. All right. So I invested in a founder, which means I paid $3,500 for my 7 miners. Now you're gonna see expires 866 days. Every miner is valid for 1,000 days. So if I do 1,000 days minus 866, I know that I've been mining for 134 days now. Now you need to take into account as well, when you buy, let's say you buy your miner today, it's going to take 30 days before you see any ROI. All right, why? Because there's an actual physical process involved. The miners need to be purchased, they need to be delivered to the facility either in Iceland or Canada, then they need to plug them in with the rest of the other miners. So that takes about 30 days. So after 30 days, you should start seeing your ROI, in the back office. And every day you get ROI, and you can choose to get it straight into your wallet every day, or you can choose to reinvest all of it, or you can choose to reinvest half, depending on how fast you want to compound your machines. So over here, what I've done is I've set mine to 100%. So what I've done here is all the ROI I'm making from my mining is going back into machines. So all the ROI is being reinvested. Why? Because I personally want to compound my machines as fast as possible before Bitcoin is really high in value. So once, let's say, Bitcoin is about 20,000 a coin, all right, then I will come back here and fix this percentage, and let's say I would just reinvest 50% and every day take 50% out and have it into my wallet. I'll have it transferred into my Bitcoin wallet every single day. All right. So for now, I'm gonna keep it at 100%, and you obviously have to hit change pool so that it comes into effect. All right. Now, what are these over here? So what these are is, so like I said, everyone has a 30% forced repurchase on hardware. So what you see here, all right, these are all forced repurchases. So by the time your hardware expires, you already have new hardware running in your name for you, so that you never run out of hardware. All right, so they take 30%, and then the rest you can either take out. You can literally set it at 0%, and every day you have Bitcoin that you're making go into your wallet every single day. All right, so you set that from here. All right, and you can see the repurchases here, and you can see when that new hardware they bought for you expires. All right, and literally that is all you really need to know. So I do recommend that you navigate yourselves, get the hang of it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy being a Bitclub Network member. I know you'll be happy, and you're gonna know that it was worth your investment. So with all that being said, make it a great day, and I hope to see you at a future Bitclub Network event.